Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today's tutorial we're going to be using the Huda Beauty Warm Obsessions palette, but first off we are prepping the skin. So I am using a sheet mask, as you guys can see right here. So this is my first time using a sheet mask, but let me tell you, it works really good. It hydrates the skin, especially since we are in these colder months, which your skin definitely needs the extra hydration. So as you guys can see, I left it on for 10 minutes and then I just took it off and then, just massage whatever was left over onto the skin. You can definitely wash your face afterwards, but I wanted the hydration to just stay on. So now I'm going in with my Sephora illuminating drops and I'm just applying that all over the skin and just massaging it into the face. This is going to give us like a nice glow. That way our skin doesn't look so ashy or dehydrated since it is winter time. So I'm going to be using two of my favorite foundations, the Estee Lauder Double Wear and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro foundation. I like to mix both of them because it gives me, like I said, the coverage that I'm looking for and also the glow that I love. So I'm just going to be using it, buffing this in with a Zoeva 103 buffer brush. So now we're going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm just going to apply this underneath the eyes and then wherever I might have a little bit of blemishes kind of peeking through the foundation. I'm also going to use the Maybelline concealer as well, the Fit Me concealer, just to give me a little bit of hydration underneath the eyes, and I'm just going to be highlighting all over the face. So I kind of like to buff it in sometimes with my fingers because the warmness of the fingertips of the fingers definitely kind of spreads the product out nicely, and then I like to use a brush as well. So with the Airspun powder, I'm going to be basically set in my face. So I'm not going to apply this underneath the eyes or anywhere else. I'm just setting around the face, that way the foundation doesn't budge. So I'm going to go in with this Hourglass highlight palette and I'm going to use that middle shade underneath my eyes to kind of set that concealer and also to highlight under there as well. So with the NARS cheek palette, I'm going to grab those two bronze shade colors and I'm just going to be applying that on my cheekbones. As you saw in the beginning, I kind of like to pack the product on first and then buff it out. So with the Shade and Light palette and with this kind of weird looking brush, I like to go in with a deeper tone to kind of contour to make it look like I have deep cheekbones, which I do not because I have a round face. So we gotta fake it, I also like to contour my nose, to make the appearance of my nose being a little slimmer than what it is. So with the translucent powder, I'm just going to be grabbing this Real Techniques beauty sponge and I'm just going to carve my cheekbones. Like I said, we're trying to fake it and make it seem like, we have these wonderful sucked in cheekbones, which we do not. So I'm just going to grab those two blush colors and I'm going to apply that on the apples of my cheeks. And then also I kind of like to bring it backwards as well wherever the bronzer meets. So with this highlight palette, I'm going to use those two colors right there and I'm just going to highlight on the top portions of my cheekbones and then also the center of my face. So this is a great trick right here. Put in a little bit of translucent powder before you do your eyeshadows because it definitely picks up any fallout that you might have. So with a fluffy brush, I'm going to pick up those two colors right there and I'm just going to be placing that on the crease of my eyes. The brush that I was using was actually from Zoeva. It is the 221 brush. And as you can see, I'm definitely just working my way back and forth, doing circle motions and just blending it out. So now I'm just going to go in with those two shades right there with a Zoeva 228 brush, which is also a fluffy brush. It's just a little bit more longer, and I'm just going to, as you guys can see, I'm just working my way down. This is more on the crease area as before. So now with those 2 shades, I'm going to go in and apply that on the outer V, and then just work my way into the inner corner of the eye. And that brush is from Zoeva. It's a 227, I'm sorry. So with a little bit of black and the same brush that we were using, I'm just going to intensify the outer corner and then the inner corner, just making it, like I said, a little bit more intensified. So now with a little bit of concealer, and this is a MAC brush, I'm just going to be placing this on the center of the eyes, and then I'm just going to carve out the crease. So I'm just going to use that color right there just to set the crease, the concealer, I'm sorry. That way it doesn't crease whatsoever. Now with this Stila, kind of like liquid eyeshadow, this thing is banging. Like, if you guys do not have none of this, you guys should definitely pick it up, because it is like a party for your eyes. It's just so easy to apply, and it just looks beautiful. And it sets pretty quickly. I thought it was going to be more creamy or like runny, but it doesn't budge whatsoever. So I'm just highlighting my brow bone. You can use any color that you guys have. Now with a black eyeliner, I'm using the one from NYC. I'm just going to wing out my eyeliner and then just bring it in. I didn't do anything too crazy. I just did kind of like a normal wing liner, as you guys can see. So you see what I was talking about? The trick, you kind of dust everything off, and it takes off any excess that fell off. So I'm just using the Clinique gel liner in my waterline. The color that I'm using is 09 Ebony Black, I believe. So the same colors that I use on my crease, I'm going to use them on my lower part of the eyelashes. And I'm just using a pencil brush. Now with a wing liner brush, I'm just going over the gel liner with a little bit of black to kind of set it, and then also just to kind of smoke it out underneath as well. So I'm going to be using one of my favorite eyelashes ever. As you guys can see, I've been using them for like the past couple of videos already. So now onto the lips. I am using Anastasia liquid lipstick in the color Potion, I believe. And then also I am using a Milani red liquid lipstick as well. I will leave the name down below. I think it's called Amore. But the Milani liquid lipsticks, they are so good. Like, they're so affordable. They have great pigmentation, and they last a very, very long time. I definitely have to take them off with a little bit of coconut oil, because it just stays on for a very, very long time. So this is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you guys are new to my channel. And I will see you on my next one. Bye.